what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Loquacia. Stay for me, Nelly.
It's your girl Moody.
And Smooth.
And this is our 7th episode of Loquacia. And I just want to say on record, thank to everyone who subscribed, who shared, who liked, who commented, who gave constructive criticism, do's and do nots, more of and less of. Thank you so much. We appreciate it so
Yes,
much.
thank you. We appreciate it. We love y'all for it. Thank you.
Now we need 100 more. So go and subscribe.
Keep it coming. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your auntie, uncles, all that.
Tell your grandmother, that one that be in church telling everybody business. Tell her.
Yeah.
Tell her. We're gonna jump into girl chat.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Today's girl chat is Nelly. What's our girl chat today?
Abortion. Should that be a woman's or man's choice? Moody, we gonna start with you, sis.
Nah. I feel like it's all woman. And I know people gonna get on me. Like, look, don't tell me what to do with my body. Yeah, you shouldn't have been sleeping with that side chick. You shouldn't have been sleeping with that married chick. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the circumstances is. You cannot tell a woman what to do with her body. I know we could force y'all to take care of your kids financially, but we can't force y'all to spend time with them. Nobody should be able to tell no one what to do with their kids. Period. With their body. Keep them, not keep them. Period. Sorry.
I think it's totally a woman's choice. At the end of the day, if you decide to keep your baby, you're going to be stuck with the baby. Niggas will walk out in 86 your whole life like you never even existed. So you can tell me to get an abortion. I may not go and get it, but it's totally my choice. Like, you can just voice what you feel I should do. I'm not going to listen. I'm going to do what I want to do. Smooth?
I agree. It is the woman's choice. But at the same time, what I am going to say is if a man tells you to get an abortion, you already know what type of man you're dealing with. So just have yourself prepared. But ultimately, it is your decision, the female's decision.
Yeah, and a nigga telling you to get an abortion, he basically is saying he don't want nothing to do with your baby. And that's okay, because if you are willing, if you're that strong-willed and you're willing to deal with your baby on your own without that nigga, then so be it. But if you choose to have it, I mean, the court gonna make you pay either way you slice it. So you could tell me to have an abortion, I could not have an abortion, and then I could still get some money. So,
and like Nelly said, like, you better know that you're gonna have to take care of that baby on your own,
whether I get the abortion or not.
Yeah.
Because that's just like it's a woman's body. We're not in a country where those things are not in our control. We are in control of that fully. If I want to have my baby, I'm gonna have my baby. If I don't, I don't. And that's just the reality of it.
I agree.
So, bro, like, it's tough enough that we gotta go through these things. And for somebody to be making you feel
can I say something?
Guilty, huh?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
There's niggas who didn't tell me, not me. There's niggas that didn't tell bitches to get abortions and they still don't take care of the kids. So either way you slice it, not me, world. I'm not talking about me. It's men who hasn't given you the option. They let you go through the whole 9 months, come to the baby shower at the birth, and still, it's like you should have just told me to have an abortion because you don't need to take care of your kids, sir. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, could you imagine, like, you feeling sick, you finding out you pregnant, and you got somebody down your throat talking about, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? I don't think you should keep it. Like, get on my face, stupid. I'm mad at me. You're pregnant by your dumb ass.
Yeah, right. And now I'm gonna have it and take you to child support. And I want all that $27 that I get every 2 weeks. I want it. Because when you don't pay your
that
child
nigga
support,
skipping out on that too.
when you
He's
don't pay
skipping
your
out
child
on that.
support, they take your license, your passport, everything. You can't do nothing. So go ahead and don't pay it and see what happens to you.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. Horrible. I cannot deal with that. I'm fortunate enough never have to deal with that because nigga, I would be a different type of beast.
Well, we speaking of families and we speaking of abortions, we speaking of fathers and mothers. Our loquacious time topic is blended families. Blended families. So many people have them. So many people are involved in them. Blended
So many
families is
people
like the
have
way
them.
of life. so many times we've probably known someone or may have been our own family growing up, and we were with
Right.
our actual parents, because blended families are not just your mom with another person or your dad with another person. It's your grandparents with another person. It's your aunts with somebody that isn't the father of your cousins and stuff like that. So blended families go a long way.
It
But today I
does.
just want to touch on the blended families that's immediate. So your significant other or your spouse or your mother and your father. Let's talk about it, Smooth. What do you think about blended families?
I love them. I come from a blended family. Because I'm from a blended family, I am one of 23. I love having a lot of siblings. I love having a lot of nieces. Yeah, tell me about it.
Dang, mama.
Dang, mama. Anything left for me to eat today?
But I love it.
I'm sorry.
I enjoy every single minute of it. But now what's funny is coming from a blended family, I never wanted to myself be in a blended family because I never wanted to have to deal with other people's baby mama drama. So I tried to avoid joining a blended family. I mean, I've done it and it actually worked out in my favor, and I'm happy I decided to give it a chance. But it was something I steered away from because I was just like, I don't know if I could take that. But I enjoy being from one.
What's up, Moody?
Blended families, right? I came from a blended family, but it's not the blended family that most people think about. Well, most people, live in what I've lived. My grandparents raised me, you know. My mother or my father wasn't inside the home. So they allowed me to come into their home and stay. And I definitely appreciate that kind of blended family. That's what I know. Um, but to the other kind of blended family, to each his own. Like if you could deal with it, more to you. Like I don't really want to deal with, like, say my kids. I have kids, so if I was a single parent, I really wouldn't want to blend my younger kids in with nobody else because I would just be so like crazy every day thinking, "What you doing? What you doing? Are y'all in the room together? Are y'all sitting too close?" Like, because people are creeps these days, you know? You see on the news, radios, everywhere you go, probably next door to your crib, somebody man done touched somebody's daughter or somebody's daughter done touched their cousin or all these R. Kelly kind of situations that I just can't live with. I don't think my mental can really handle somebody touching my children. Now, if they were older, yeah, blend all together. Y'all meet me on Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're gonna see each other. But little kids, I can't do it because my mental can't handle it. It's a beautiful thing though for somebody to take up the responsibilities to step up from the missing parent or the parent that's not in the home. That's dope. That's so dope. I commend everybody that's doing it the right way. That's dope to me. But for me, I can't really deal with it too much. It's too much baby mama or baby daddy drama and stay over there. Stay over there. I raise my own kids. Thank you.
I was raised in a single mom home. Two brothers, two sisters. None of our dads were present. There was no blending. Currently, I have a daughter. She's 13, and she comes with me. So anybody that I'm involved with naturally will meet my daughter if it's serious or if it's serious. I'm sideways when it comes to it. I'm not for it and I'm not against it.
Right.
The having a significant other who takes to my child and treats her and raises her as his own is always a plus. I don't try to push my kid off on anybody because I have like my child is to me special. So she's not one of those friendly running to sit on your lap, putting her head on your shoulder, saying, hey. She's very to herself. So if she likes you, that means a lot to me.
That's a plus.
When it comes to my spouse having children, I personally prefer to date someone with no kids. And I don't care what anybody in the world has to say about that. Because I know my child, and my child's not going to be in your face, his face, or nobody else's face. But I know people and their kids. People's kids are different. And that means that I have to now get to know your child. Your child may not like me for whatever reasons, maybe something that their mom said, or just because they're just like a little badass or something. And I have to like force myself to be a person that I'm really not. I'm not a kid-friendly person. That's never been my style. I have godchildren that can tell you that. I have nieces and nephews that can tell you that. Siblings and friends. That's not my thing. So if I'm not going to be mean to a kid, no. I'm always going to treat them with love. The same way I treat my own child, I would treat my significant other's child. And it's really like a no-brainer because if he has children, I have no choice. But
right.
I would, if it's my preference and I can go out in the world and say, no, I prefer you with no kids. I'm not with that because I feel that the moms almost 90% of the time always have a hand in it. And it's for the husband or the wife or the girlfriend or the boyfriend to actually keep that under grips. And no, you can't control what somebody else does. No.
Right.
But you are able to control what happens here. So if you're able to be like, yo, sis, stay out. Yo, bro, stay out. We could probably be blended in harmony. But otherwise, it's like, there's no harmony. It's like, it's constant chaos. And that's why blended families, for me, don't work.
Yeah, because like, if I got to go through all of that, if I can't sleep at night, if I gotta worry about somebody mad coming up to my job, calling me, calling your phone, calling my phone, making fake accusations, I can't do it. Can't do it. It ain't worth it. I'll be alone.
And that happens a lot of the time.
I will be alone.
People don't want to see their ex with another person, let alone have their child. Everyone's territorial about their children. So nobody want their child to be with the person who they don't like. Whether the person is an angel sent from the heavens above, they still don't want the child around. Oh, she don't like me, so she don't like my kid. No, I love your kid. I just don't like you, dumbass. But you know, people.
And then you got to be careful.
People are weird. People are funny, and that's a very touchy topic. People are extra with their children.
Yeah, and you got to be careful with them kids too, because them kids be like, that ain't really my sister, or that ain't really my brother, and you sleeping with one eye open, one eye closed, because he trying to jump your kid ass in the bed. Like, nah, no.
See, nah. I've never been subjected to that. I've been fortunate enough to be blessed into well-blended families. My children, and that's a blessing. My children have other siblings from their fathers, and I encourage that relationship 1,000% to the point where I am cool with the other baby mothers because I want my children to be raised with their siblings. if that means my kids is going to the other baby mother's family functions, by all means do it. I trust in both my children's fathers that they know who they're bringing around my children, that no harm will ever be done to my kids. So I can trust that. So like I said, me coming from having 23 siblings, I always want my children to be around their other siblings.
You know
I have
what,
cousins.
you make a good point, because I also feel that way. Having a daughter and not being with her dad, I actually trust him with her life to an extent. So if he take her somewhere with the other baby mothers, I'd be like, what you want me to pack her? 1 or 2 outfits?
Right.
And I never really feel away, because I feel like if you're with her, you trust her enough to be with her, then she shouldn't be doing nothing to our child. Because let it be clear and plain. Make it plain, Bishop. If your girl do something to my kid, you and her both gonna be.
They already know. They already know. So they ain't trying it.
Let me tell y'all, as a kid myself, my older sister, dad used to always take her everywhere, right? Always take her everywhere. He had married someone that wasn't my mom. And let me tell you, I still to this day trust him with my life. Like, he definitely took us from New York all the way to the South. I've been in damn near every home he ever lived in, probably. And like, it has been there for me since I could remember, honestly. And my older sister, father is.
Listen to these few stats real quick. 1,300 new step families form each day. 1,300. Hold on, I'm not done. 1/3 of all Americans are members of a blended family, as a step parent, stepchild, or other blended family member. Hold on, I'm not done. In 2010, Americans paid $41.7 billion in child support or spousal support. So for the niggas that don't want to be bothered and the next nigga got to raise it, yeah, let me get some child support. Yeah, thanks. Stepdads are more common than stepmoms. When I read that, I laughed, because I'm like, stepdads are more common than stepmoms. You know why I feel that that's true when it relates to like me? Because I'm not trying to be your kid's stepmom. I'm just not. But you can be my kid's stepdad. I just
yeah,
don't mind me.
The best. Nah, I
agree.
So
I think the best thing my mom could have ever did for me was blend me with my stepfather. That's my dad. That's who raised me. Because of him, I have amazing siblings, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And because of them, I have their siblings that are my siblings too. So it's a lot of us. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, 23. So it's no turkey left on Thanksgiving.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, no getting one present
you gotta
apiece.
come early. You gotta
do Secret Santa with them. 23 presents and it's going around. Bye.
That's right.
Yeah, but I mean, it works for some people, and it's a good thing for some. Most people that had good experience, like I said, I had a good experience being involved in my sister's father's life. Like, I have nothing bad to say, but to each, I just don't want to have to deal with it.
Why not?
I just don't. I don't like to be having to. Oh well, call your mom or call your dad and find out what's going on. And what are they doing? What are they doing for your birthday? I just like to know what I'm doing and keep it moving.
So would you date someone with children or not?
I have never. So I'm married now. So I have never dated anyone with kids.
We don't care that you're married now. Would you ever, if you weren't married, date somebody with children?
Probably not.
Yeah. You, Smooth?
I would.
Why? Because you got kids? Because your kids is grown people.
They are. My kids are adults. And it's not even because I got kids. For one, we know I love kids. I do love kids.
You do not love kids.
I love kids.
Well,
I do.
If your kids is grown, maybe I can deal with you. But it
Right.
don't.
I prefer your kids be grown, and I prefer the mother to be dead.
Right. And I forgot kids do grow up.
Don't kill me.
Grown,
Don't kill me.
18 and up.
I prefer grown, and I prefer death. Death to the mother.
My kids are grown,
already?
so
Get out my face.
I would date somebody with kids. I love kids. I'm still a kid, so I like doing kid shit. So because my kids are grown, I don't get to do the kid shit. So that would give me an excuse. As long as the baby mother's in check. As long as the baby mothers is in check, I'm all for it.
But that be the thing. They're never aligned. They're never aligned with the stars.
If you get one like me, they in line, because I don't want neither one of my baby fathers. I welcome anybody to have them, please.
No, I'm talking about the person you date, baby mother, not your. Yeah, they're never aligned. They're always
get her out of here, cause ain't no stores open for Pampers tonight. Bye.
Right, and if they got a fever, could you take them to the hospital and let me know what happened? Because I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, like what we both sitting there looking dumb for?
Tylenol, like what's going on? Oh, the baby gotta go to the hospital. Okay.
They lost their tooth. Yeah, you about to lose yours if you keep calling me.
Right, but it's some dumbasses that be like, "Oh, I gotta go to the hospital."
She says she needs me.
The baby not feeling good. I got.
Yeah.
It's colic. All right.
Yeah, just rock that nigga to sleep or walk that nigga around the block. Like, niggas kill me. But look, I say this with the deepest compassion and sincerity in my heart. If we have to be blended, I would like to be a peaceful blended family. If we can't be, I'm still gonna be with my significant other or my spouse or whoever it is, and we just gonna have to make that shit work. But I'm not for the drama, and I could really live without it. Cause I don't want to catch a case. That's it.
That part.
Yo, and that's a fact. That is a fact.
That's all I say. It's like, and there's no need, because I want to be your friend, because I'm not pressed. I don't think that my God wants you or anything like that. So I'm just trying to be involved in your child's life solely because my spouse has to be involved in his child's life or his, whatever. That's why, I mean, grown and dead works for me.
She's like dead. I'm weak.
Grown and dead.
He said, "Rest in peace, my love."
Yeah, and I'll come and see you at the graveyard.
Yo, tipping your 40 down. Like, no, I'm sorry.
Who's for blended families? Raise your hand. Yeah, wouldn't say this one of 23.
I'm alone. I'm for it. All for it.
God bless those who do it. No shade to nobody, but God bless you all who does it.
And I know the viewers, y'all probably like, this bitch got a daughter. How she ain't for blended families? Because I said what I said. And that's that. I said what I said. Don't like it, go to hell is my opinion.
Ooh, but God bless those who deal with the baby mamas and dramas.
Yeah, grown and dead.
Yeah, I'm so weak. But what about the child support though? Would you put them on child support?
Yeah, nigga. Yes, 1-800 child support. I know the number.
I know the number. Oh my God.
And judge, while you at it, can I get all the retroactive from when my kid was first out the womb?
What if the baby mother of your mate is like running them down for child support?
Get his whole $20 so she can leave us alone. Cause
take care of your kids.
Chances are your spouse take care of their kids. Bitches is just spiteful, like me. Nah. Hi, Judge. How are you? No, I don't have nothing to eat. We're hungry.
I don't even have a place to live.
But guys, thank you. Y'all was dope tonight. I appreciate y'all. And everyone, thank you for watching Loquacious. Our time is up. We love you. And we will see you next time.
Loquacious.
Later, y'all. Bye.
Yeah, bye.